Hello, this is Rockies. Today, I would like to share a topic about Industrial Revolution 4.0 and how does it related to the digital solutions we are talking about. What is the relationship between these two and how these IR 4.0 are affecting our daily lives? So to start with, nowadays in Malaysia or even the global market, a lot of people talking about the IR 4.0, or we talk about the Industrial Revolution 4, right? So we all understand the importance. So today, I would like to share some of the history first, and then to share a little bit about the digital solution and how does it affect the industry nowadays. To start with the industrial evolutions, everybody should aware says in the early 18th century. So there's the first generation, that what we call the Industry 1.0. And at that time, people invent some of the new energy using steam power and water power. And also, we build machines to simplify the production process. We build big factory so that we can develop some of the chemical manufacturing, iron production process, developing like the machine tools. So all this help to advance the production quality and also the quantity in the world. So at that time, human beings expect a very high population growth during the time being. After the IR, or what we call the Industry 1.0 happened, moving to the 20th centuries, around like before World War I, from 1870 to 1920. So in this moment, more new technology invented, like electrical power, more popular, and some of the new process, new idea. So a lot of the factory, they have a new innovations in terms of the manufacturing process. And people build more tools. The concept of like a manufacturing interchangeable parts can improve the whole process. All this happened, in IR2, what we call the Industry 2.0. And after this, during the 1970s, after World War II, so there is a third industrial revolution. We talk about the Industry 3.0. At that time, we are talking about the digital technologies at that time. Since that time, the computer technology become more and more popular and more mature. And a lot of people are aware at that time, a lot of computer, like doing word processing, doing some computing becomes more popular during the time. So with the supercomputer, this kind of a computer and communication technologies invented and deployed. So no matter the production process, the machinery got a very great improvement. So at that time, human beings also meet a challenge. We meet the challenges. We don't need so many, human power. So at that time, we are talking about like a surface industry, some other like industry, light industry that no need, very intensive human power. So this is what we are doing in Industry 3.0. And now when we move to 4.0, what happened? We are talking about the cyber physical system. What is it? So when we talk about cyber physical system, right? So here we can see the paradigm shift. Like in the fourth industrial revolutions, what we call the Industry 4.0, right? This is the ongoing automation of traditional manufacturing and industry practice that we are talking about. But we are using modern smart technologies, large-scale machine-to-machine communication, M2M learning, IoT, and also we integrate the new automation, improved communication skill, self-monitoring skill with some AI features. So we produce smart machines with AI that can analyze and diagnose the issues without the need of human interventions. And we also develop what we call the blockchain technologies for decentralized security concept. All this, the paradigm shift from the concept from 1.0, 2.0, we're talking about the mass production, we're talking about the efficiency, and now we're focusing on digitalization and how we use this technology to change the business model. So this is what we want to talk about. When we move to Industry 4.0, right, we can see a lot of the technology to drive this happen. First of all, you see, okay, in this chart, you see the AI, cognitive computing, that can improve the whole process, more automation. We talk about the cyber security. We have the new security algorithm, the blockchain technology support e-payment. We have cloud computing. We can fully utilize all we invest in terms of the computing resources, storage, and network resources in the data center. That means all the resources we invest is a pool of resources that can be used anytime, anywhere. We talk about mobile technologies with 5G that can accommodate new applications, unmanned driving, some other new applications using the 5G. We have the machine learning, the end-to-end, to improve the industry, the factory manufacturing process. 3D printing in medical sector. We have advanced robotics technologies in IR4.0, maybe for healthcare industry, for manufacturing industry, for chemical industry to reduce the risk. So these technology are also drivers. So in IR4.0, we are talking about the big data analytics, and this technology serving together with the AI to predict maybe customer behavior in the retail industry, in travel industry. All this industry can benefit from this big data analytics. IoT, Internet of Things, you can think about the public services, the environmental management, the factory for production monitoring. All these can rely on the IoT technologies. For RFID, you can think about the unmanned supermarket, the auto-courier package delivery. These kind of services need the RFID to distinguish, okay, the package to deliver. So we use these technologies to build different business model in Industry 4.0 right now. And the capability for a company to apply and link all these different technologies and fit your business model will become a very critical success factor. So this is the key messages that I want to bring today. Here in Industry 4.0, it brings a lot of the tangible and intangible product I'm talking about. And like services, okay, we mentioned about in over the 5G, remote medications, Industry 4.0 no longer just serving a particular industry, but it can apply to all kinds of industries that you can think of. And this can impact the working relationship of the people. I try to give you an example. Say, right now, a lot of people still working like employer and employee relationship. But with the IR 4.0, Industry 4.0, with the cloud computing, with the blockchain technology, so all the relationship will be changed from employer-employee to partnership. So all the work you done can be counted, okay, by the blockchain. So we measure differently from your work you did instead of the time you spend. And of course, we're talking about the e-payment, cyber currency, also okay, is prevalent in the IR 4.0 technologies. Here, I would like to share with you some other examples in different industry that is undergoing the Industry 4.0, talking about the digital transformation journey. In manufacturing, we are talking about machine learning, AI, robotics, how we improve the supply chain model, how we improve the overall manufacturing efficiency, because right now in the market, all the people looking for more different models, customization. So I still need to maintain the mass production, but the model I need to manufacture in my factory will have so many models to fit for different customer category. This challenge really need the IR 4.0 and the technology behind to support. How about fintech? How about the finance industry? Everybody can witness the fintech technologies nowadays. We can buy the stock using our mobile device nowadays. We can do the payment by the digital currency. We can do e-payment, whatever. All this bringing the change of the whole finance industry and how the finance industry adopt those technology into their business model. And this is very important. When we talk about government, nowadays, they all target to improve the efficiency using Industry 4.0 process, likely using the cloud data center technology to share the data securely. For a citizen right now, I want to request a government service. Maybe I want to extend my driving license. I want to pay tax. I want to apply my passport. You can do it from a single website. Very easy, because with the cloud technology, all the information can be centralized from the government perspective. And this can be shared among all different departments, and I can provide the service easily and provide the data integrity. Tourism may be another industry that can benefit from this Industry 4.0. With the big data and the cloud technologies nowadays, some of the tourism company, they can acquire the basic information from the government website, maybe likely the people, how many people entry to their country, their agenda, their age group, even their travel preference, so that in that particular industry, based on the sharing of the information concept, I can get most of the unimportant data, not personal data. I still can plan how I can do the business and serve the people. Of course, an APP type of application and help the tourists is very popular, but we can think more and how we use those technology in Industry 4.0 to improve the business process. Education, no doubt. I can make you some example like the AI, how AI support the higher education for research projects, how we use the virtual collaboration with the cloud technologies to improve the student learning efficiency. And with a very efficient cloud platform, we can build a lot of the application specific to the student need for their education need, for their learning requirement, and improve efficiency and the process. And finally, the industry I want to mention is about the healthcare. The hospital information system, remote medical consultations, robotics for helping the doctor to do the medical operations, extra and extra. All the technologies under Industry 4.0 can bring a lot of the benefit in healthcare. Right now, we can understand easily how digital solutions can support the digital transformation under the Industry 4.0 concept. Now, different industries are building different business models right now with Industry 4.0. The capability for an enterprise, for an organization to apply different digital technologies will become a very critical success factor. Sure, in H3C, we are the leader of digital solution provider in the world, and we will support our partners and customers to undergoing the digital transformation journey and bring the success. So this is my sharing this week. Thank you very much.